Have you ever wondered, what would you do if you find yourself stuck in a situation with no way out? This is the story of a farmer who found himself in such a predicament. As he journeyed through the forest, the heavens opened, and a torrential downpour turned the forest floor into a muddy trap. The farmer's faithful donkey, burdened with his master's load, found itself stuck in the mud, unable to move. The farmer strived with all his might, his every muscle aching, but his efforts were in vain. The donkey remained stuck, and the farmer, soaked to the bone and desperate, didn't know what to do. His frustration boiled over and he began to curse everyone he knew, his friends, his enemies, and even the king who ruled over the land, including the forest. As the farmer's curses echoed through the forest, little did he know that his words would reach the ears of the king himself. The forest was silent save for the farmer's curses. Suddenly, the king and his slaves were passing through. The echoes of the farmer's disgruntled words reached the royal ears. The slaves, quick to defend their king's honor, suggested harsh punishments. One proposed, "O king, let his neck be met with the sword, for he has insulted your honor." Another added, "O king, he should be imprisoned, for he has not only disrespected you, but also your family." But the king, observing the farmer's predicament, chose the path of compassion. He saw a man, not of malice, but of distress. A man whose donkey was stuck in the muddy forest, a man who was helpless and frustrated. Instead of anger, he felt empathy. Instead of punishment, he chose forgiveness. The king, showing mercy, not only forgave the farmer, but also rewarded him, turning his plight into an unexpected fortune. "A white horse for your troubles," he declared, a symbol of his benevolence. From the farmer's plight and the king's mercy, there lies a profound lesson. As we delve deeper into the folds of this tale, we find ourselves reflecting on the essence of kindness, understanding, and the resilience of the human spirit. The farmer, caught in a web of despair, let his frustrations spill over into a stream of curses. Yet the king, upon hearing these harsh words, did not react with anger or vengeance. Instead, he chose to understand the farmer's predicament. He saw a man in distress, a man who was merely venting his frustrations, not out of malice, but out of helplessness. In his wisdom, the king chose to respond to negativity with kindness. He knew that the farmer's words were not born out of ill will, but out of a situation that had spiraled beyond his control. The king's decision to forgive and reward the farmer not only changed the farmer's fortune, but also served as a testament to his magnanimity. This story holds a mirror to our own lives, showing us that it's not always about reacting, but about understanding. Often we encounter situations that provoke our anger, but if we pause and choose to respond with kindness and understanding, we might just change the course of events, turning a potential conflict into a moment of connection. The king's action underscores the power of empathy, of putting oneself in another's shoes before passing judgment. It's about choosing to be the bigger person, to forgive and forget, and to extend a helping hand even when it's easier to turn a blind eye. So remember, when you find yourself in a situation where it's easier to react with negativity, take a moment. Understand that the person in front of you might be fighting battles you know nothing about. Choose kindness over retaliation. Choose understanding over judgment. Thus, we learn from this story that it is indeed easy to retaliate with negativity, but it takes strength and character to respond with kindness. Remember, every situation, no matter how dire, has the potential to turn around, especially when met with compassion and understanding.